silent majority in this country to support law enforcement. There are a few bad apples in every profession. That does not mean that there should be open warfare declared on law enforcement. The vast majority of officers are there to do the right thing, are there because they care about their community and want to make it a safer place. What happened last night is an assault on the very fabric of society. It is not anything that we can tolerate. It is time to come forward and support law enforcement and condemn this atrocious act.
Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate y'all coming out and supporting the family and our officers.
Friends, family, and community members attend a vigil to honor Darren Goforth, the sheriff's deputy who was shot and killed at a gas station in Houston. Attendees bowed their heads in prayer and lit candles. One of Goforth's friends and colleagues, Roland de los Santos, reminded the crowd police work to keep people safe.
And we need for the community to understand that most of us out here are here to help. We're here, or we really are out here to do good.
Goforth, who was white, was shot and killed as he filled his patrol car at a gas station in Houston on Friday night. Police have said the shooting was linked to anti-police rhetoric across the country in the wake of deaths of unarmed black men at the hands of white officers. The suspect, a 30-year-old black male named Shannon Miles, will be charged with capital murder in connection to the incident.
19-year-old John Deming Jr. was shot and killed by police early Sunday morning. It happened as police responded to an alarm at a Pleasanton car dealership. Tonight, we're learning new details about Deming and what led up to the shooting. ABC 7 News reporter David Louie has the latest. David.
Well, the parents are wondering whether excessive force was used by the Pleasanton police when they shot and killed their son. They're having a difficult time dealing with this, but they're wondering how difficult will it be to get to the truth while police are defending their actions. It has been hardest on John Deming's mother, Linda Stassi. Pleasanton police showed up at her San Jose home with a search warrant and put her in handcuffs. They didn't tell her until later that her 19-year-old son was dead.
Questions after questions, and you don't even know what's hitting you. You're just like, okay, I'm trying to help you, but I really want to know what's going on with my son. And saying he's at the sheriff's department, that is not the same as he's, dead in a morgue or somewhere.
The case is also tearing up the teen's father, a reserve police officer who is critical of the force used against John Jr., also known as Bubba to his friends.
They don't need to do things like deploy a dog to a guy who, teenagers, obviously unarmed. They've confirmed that. He had a bandana. He was not a threat. He was not the aggressor. And there was absolutely no reason to shoot and kill my son.
However, Pleasanton police say 2 hits with a stun gun didn't work to subdue the teen who had broken into a car dealership at 2 a.m. Sunday and began keying cars and writing on the walls. Police say Deming kicked Officer Daniel Kunkel in the stomach and was punching him in the head. The officer feared he was going to pass out.
He was able to get his pistol out of his holster, was able to fire 1 round basically into the torso, Mr. Deming. That still didn't stop him. He continued to hit Officer Kunkel, and then he fired 2 more rounds, and we know at least one of those rounds struck Mr. Deming in the face.
The Deming family attorney says this is out of character for John Jr.
You speak to everybody who knows John Jr. You do not hear one thing about him being a violent individual.
There were no witnesses present or video of the shooting. In San Jose, David Louie, ABC 7 News.